The first time I worked at Camp Pine Lake, I went to a conference for OMA, and one of the speakers talked about camps as being a place that people identify that their body belongs there. And we only get so many of those in our lives. And certainly for myself, Camp Pine Lake is one of those places. And I know it is for so many of our campers and counselors and people that stay here. So that's really what drew me back to be here, is to preserve that place. But I've also always been a pretty big believer in that the church is really the people, not the places. So sure, this is our place where we gather, it's our hangout. It's got that grandma's house kind of feel where it stays the same and you can come back and anchor yourself here. But truly, a year such as this is really proving and showing that Camp Pine Lake is the people and our connections with one another as we work to continue that. We've done a lot of work this year otherwise, moving things. This is the old manager's residence, and it's going to be our offices, summer staff space upstairs, and also a place people can come and stay for a rest and rent in that sense. And as we went through the files, we found a study back from when Helen Kirkhope was on the board and really driving things, and it talked about taking the camp to the next level. And one of those big steps was hiring a formal director, developing more professional staff training, hiring more professional staff each summer. And in some ways I kind of laughed because we find ourselves in that exact same position, 20 years later. And in other ways, it's not funny because we're at that same crossroads looking to go to the next level. Quite often, I think it's easy for people to want to give toward a building. You can see something, it's tangible, and there's a lot of pride and work that goes into that. And sometimes the people work we don't see, but the people work and that work we've done and will continue to do here is undoubtedly the most important thing we can do. And we're really poised to make that jump with the right team of people here, quite honestly, on our board and our professional staff. And just like the garage needs fixed and the kitchen is leaking and all those fun house things that you see, the same is true with the people. We can't make the jump without a firm foundation, and it's just going to take everybody, whatever people can contribute and to pour in. Certainly, you can trust us to make the most of it and to continue this place for generations, both on site and, of course, with our people, which are also your people.